For the majority of the USA, mite treatments are vital to the health of the hive where mites are prevalent. For our mite treatment, we will be using Miteaway quick strips. These work using an organic acid called formic acid, which occurs naturally in honey. Although in lower quantities, these mite strips penetrate the brood cap, targeting mites where they reproduce, and prevents the transmission of viruses caused by mites like deformed wing virus. High mite loads throughout the beekeeping season can result in higher winter losses, so treatment during the spring and fall is recommended. Additionally, in warmer climates, additional treatments may be necessary due to longer brood rearing time. It is highly recommended to monitor mite levels monthly, especially during periods of brood rearing, and treat if mite levels reach 3% or 3 through 6 mites per 300 bees. Generally, it helps to check your hive at least once every 3 months before you add your honey supers and after you take them off. Keep in mind that lack of treatments without proper monitoring can lead to excessive varroa uploads and may require more than one treatment to completely eradicate them. Your bees also need significant food reserves at the time of treatment for most treatments, since the bees should not be fed during treatment, as described by the instructions of whichever treatment you are using. Always read the instructions. With Miteaway's quick strips, you can do an emergency treatment while honey supers are on, with little to no residue left over, with the honey not going over natural levels of formic acid. To check for mites, we will do a sugar roll. To do it, you will need a mason jar with a mesh screen with about 8 holes per inch, or with a mesh large enough to let mites out while keeping the bees in, and about 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. To retrieve the bees, we will also need a half-cup measuring cup with a line marked where half a cup of water will line up, a large Tupperware container or tub, and a white surface to check for mites. Having your large container, measuring cup, an open mesh top mason jar on standby. Take a frame from your hive and shake it over the container to place bees on it. Quickly take your measuring cup to scoop up roughly half a cup of bees and place them in a mason jar and close the lid. Grab your powdered sugar, open the container once again, pour the powdered sugar inside, set the container, and wait 2 minutes to let the mites detach from the bees. After 2 minutes, turn the mason jar over, the white surface or container, and shake with about the same force as a Parmesan shaker for about a minute. After doing so, take some water and place it over the powdered sugar to dissolve it, and that's 0 number of mites. Which means we don't need to treat our hive according to the chart, with the mites accounted for in the brood. When applying the strips, make sure to follow the instructions outlined on the label, wearing chemical-resistant gloves, goggles, and protective clothing. Avoid inhaling vapors and any skin or eye contact, since this is corrosive, can cause permanent eye damage. When getting ready to place the strips, remove the entrance reducer for additional airflow and make sure to place the strips over the brood. Daytime temperature highs should be between 50 to 85 degrees Fahrenheit on the day of applications and the 3 days following the treatment. Failure to do so may cause brood and queen loss. A minimum of 1 month between full doses of Miteaway is vital, and the strips don't need to be removed from the hive after the application period. If they are removed, remove via composting. Thank you for watching, drink water, and remember to be happy.